Hi guys, this is Namcraft and welcome to yet another season of Starcraft English commentary. This is gonna be possibly the final match, the final encounter, the final pair of players in today's day number 2 of the prelims of Starcraft English commentary. What are we watching today? It's gonna be the ASL S18 qualifiers, and we will have a Terran versus Terran matchup today. It is going to be Hiya versus Ssak. Of course, Ssak is a regular appearance. Has got a lot of slots in KCM. He's even played in ASL before, and Hiya, I don't think he's played a lot of competitive games after the Caspa days. So that's what we have, and I do have the ELO scores of these two players for us. Actually, this is right now the ELO ranking of the top 10 broodwar player. Oh, excuse me, that's gonna be the wrong photo. Yeah, there we go. So the top players are around the 13 to 1400 mark, and these two players are around the 1100 mark, guys. And they're ranked 30 for Ssak and 32 for Hiya, respectively. So that is fine. Very, very close encounters between these two players in terms of skill level. And the map is going to be Apocalypse once again, 3-player map. And this map is very interesting for Terran versus Terran because there's an odd number of bases, and the maps are not symmetrical. The spawning positions are not symmetrical, so it will lead to some interesting wild wacky adventures because you need to actually take the initiative. Just trying to split the map into half would not work on Apocalypse here. Anyways, yeah, as we're nearing the end, I just want to ask for your opinions. So, what have you thought about the 2 days qualifiers? Did you enjoy it? Not talking about my past, my cast particularly, but about the the players who qualified, the players who did not qualify. So let me just give you a quick overview. So I'm gonna spoil now. If you have not watched the other games, you should probably just pause this video and go and watch it. So who have qualified so far? So from yesterday's, we have who now? We have Mini, Queen, Royal, Light, Best, Rain, Barracks. Barracks once again action. Wow. So did Action play today? Yeah, he played today. I will explain about it later. Stork, Bisu, and JYJ and Rush and Jdong have qualified. Today we have the addition of Shine, Mind, YSE, Speed, Saxcree, Scan! Yay, scanned! Attaboy. Well done. Action. C defeated Horangi. This is going to be a nice attack though, so let me pause and talk about this. 2 Marines and 2 Vultures against a single tank. But the first Vulture died. So we'll be having just this other Vulture trying to, net some kills in the back here. Marines attacking the tank is a very funny thing to see because for sure the tank will not die. The Vulture leaves after having 2 kills. Let us continue on with the naming of the people who have qualified. Action C. Motive. Wow, out of all people. Free has qualified. And 1127 has defeated Calm. So this is going to be the final encounter between Ssak and Tai. Of course, the 4 players who will not be participating in the round of 24, but they will be participating in the round of 16 are Soki, Hero, Sharp, and Snow. 2 Zerg and two Zerg players and 1 Protoss, 1 Terran players. Yeah, so you know what? I think the representation of the 24 players is rather Terran heavy. There's a lot of Terran player and also some TOS players. Very few Zerg players have made it. So that's good. I guess it's not good. I mean, having too many Protoss players can also be boring because PvP is not exactly exciting. ZVZ is the most exciting mirror matchup. And if I have to pick between PvP and TvT, sometimes I would pick TvT. Because TvT is like, it's like wine. It ages when it gets, older. And you learn to kind of get a taste for it when you have, kind of overcome the initial bitterness. Yeah, anyways, looks like Hiya, after the initial engagement, is kind of taking initiative. He's gonna control his enemy's territory style. He's gonna try to split the map 60-40-ish. If you look at the the number of bases we have on this map. There are 3 spawning locations, right? And so uh, Ssak is gonna have access to 5 bases the way that things are going. The 4 bases at the bottom, and possibly the 9 o'clock position. His enemy is gonna have access to 7 bases if he's able to hold and keep them. But Ssak is a better caliber player. So you know what? You need to convert advantages and positions into like concrete results. So this is what Hanya needs to think about. And do you know that Haya's nickname or alias is Magic Carp? I don't. I mean, I remember that. I'm not exactly sure what that is. I think that is a Pokemon character, right? I never played or watched Pokemon. I find it too childish. But I do watch and some other video games related to games such as Yu-Gi-Oh. You know about that one? And of course, I've had my fair share of One Piece and what else? Attack on the Titans, and all the other stuff, man. I'm oh great, the great 2000s or the great 90s, more like the great 2000s, right? For me, anyhow. All right, 4 factories coming up for Hiya. Ssak in his base. He's just gotta preparing for some engagements. High ground is being controlled by Ssak, but he does not dare trading down to us the north part of that position. It's being controlled by Hiya. Now we need to point out something, that this map, it's very easy for Ssak to drop. You can see he can directly access Haya's main, and that's gonna be a problem. So what Hiya can do, first of all, he can actually go in here and start to lay some mines and build some turrets. The other thing he can think of is actually to go for raids. If he has dominance in the air and he patrols the area with his raids, and those dropship will not be able to do something in the later part of the game. We shall see. Alright, looks like just both the players are juggling for positions. Tanks by Hiya controlling the middle area, but not yet deciding where to go. Hiya is still leading by about 10 supply. Ssak is spatially planning his games here. He's gone for a 3rd command center at the 6 o'clock position. Tanks are sieging in the right position. Another vulture comes out to scout, and he sees that Hiya has not taken an expansion at this 2:30. So that's gonna be an indication to him that okay, I'm slightly in the lead in terms of the economical war. So just press on, I guess. And just build more units, upgrade more. Yeah, he's upgrading +1 weapons on the tanks, already 50% done. Hiya has not yet started the work on his army. Both of them have about 5-6 factories each. And Hiya, if he's controlling the middle area, he needs to expand like a fiend. You know what? That is the only benefit you get from having the control. If you got a control for nothing, don't even control, right? Build something else, build some raids, build some turrets, build some dropships, and go for a different strategy. If you got a control, you need to take bases and start to mine them out. Anyhow, yeah, looks like both the players are gonna be completely stalemated. So I'm just gonna take this chance to finally and possibly for the last time thank my supporters. First of all, thank you, Matt Damon from the US, for your support in the last 30 days. It means a lot to me. I hope that you will have many great days and nights ahead of you. Long live your career, and please continue to watch Starcraft. And I would like to also thank Ivan, not Rakitic, but another Ivan from Bulgaria. You know what? I wish you and your tribe the best. You know what? Please continue to shine with your wisdom upon us all, to share with us your knowledge and know-how and competencies. Anyways, if you want to join, the hall of the goats of the goats, the hall of the great people, the unforgettable, then please buy me a coffee. The link to that is going to be in the video description, and I will personally worship you. I will make an avatar of you, and I will hang it on my wall every night to stare at before I sleep and when I wake up. So if that is not your thing, you can just buy me a coffee anyways, and I promise I will not do it. Anyways, we're at the 10-minute and 45th second of the game. Ssak is, around 110 supply, but he's on 3 bases for a while now. Hiya's on 2, and has just started saturating his new base, and looks like Hiya's gonna try to venture down. He's gonna be careful. Tanks on the high ground from Ssak is gonna be shelling. And it looks like Hiya knows better than to just press his luck. It's gonna go down, and this is gonna be a problem for Hiya, because he's not able to secure this corridor leading towards the 4:30. Means that he will not be able to stop drops. Ssak can just easily go out and sack his enemy's base, no pun intended, because he can easily fly in and out. And this is the reason why Hiya is building a lot of turrets, and he's also gonna just lay some mines. and make sure he can cover those areas. Looks like we will be having like very slow expansion from Hiya, and I've told you that he needs to actually expand faster. Of course, you know what? It costs APMs to do anything in StarCraft, and you can see that these two players have kind of exhausted the APM, only at 260-ish for Ssak and 290-ish for Hiya. That is a kind of a low APM level for Terran players, but I guess they've been playing the entire day. They must be very tired, I think. So that is understandable. Anyways, these shelling positions are very dangerous for Ssak. He's able to destroy several supply depot, of course. It is not winning directly. It's just gonna maybe just block a little bit the size situation for Hiya. But this next drop will do something, and Ssak is taking a base behind this. He's pressing on the advantage, and like I've mentioned in some of my previous casts, offense is the best defense. By dropping into Hiya's main, he prevents any kind of a counterattack against the 430 base, and Hiya is controlling the middle area for nothing. He's controlled it like the Americans controlling the Hamburger Hill in the Vietnam War. If you don't know what that is, look up Hamburger Hill Vietnam War. It is a bloody battle fought between the Viet Congs and the Americans and South Vietnamese soldiers for control of a hill that means nothing. There's nothing on that hill. There's nothing around it except trees and rocks. But for some unknown reasons, the American commanders insist on winning that hill at all costs. And when they won it, they abandoned it. So this is going to be something that might happen. We'll be having a nice drop here. A lot of supply depots going to burn down with the splash damage. Reinforcement from Ssak and from Hiya is going to come now. We'll be having some raids, but they are arrived way too late. There's gonna be a nice snipe of 1 or 2 dropships, but that's it. They're gonna have to back up. These collides are gonna get destroyed, so at least this drop is cleared out. But a lot of infrastructure got touched during that attacks here. We're at the 30-minute and 30th second of the game. Hiya has 155 supplies. Ssak is 134. 39, excuse me. So still a slight supply advantage going to Hiya, but Ssak is on 4 bases. He's on 4 bases, and he is pressing on the advantage. Like I mentioned to you, Hiya is a bit too slow. And not to mention, he's also supply blocked. He's gonna take the 1 o'clock now, and he's once again patrolling the top area for nothing. He keeps on patrolling that area. He thinks that at any moment Ssak is gonna break out, but Ssak is not ready to break out. He's just gonna use his 4 base economy to continue to pump forces. And look at this, he's amassing a lot of dropships. The next dropship might completely kill out Hiya if he's not careful, if he's not laying mines or turrets or tanks siege position inside his main. He is scanning, but he's not scanning the right place. He's actually not scanning where the dropship are located. Yeah, these forces are in the middle of the map for nothing. What are they doing here? He thinks that his enemy is gonna break out, but they would only break out if there are some bases beyond, that wall. But there are no bases. The 12 o'clock, 11 and 10 o'clock positions are not yet taken. These raids are gonna try to go back here to defend, which is a nice move. He's got, I think, double starports there. Hiya, 1 starport here, 1 starport a little bit closer towards his expansion. All right, 5 dropships gonna be looking for some openings here. Are there any openings? He needs to scan. There are some tanks here. He goes right through the middle line, and he sees 2 tanks. He's gonna lay here. The raids are doing what? I don't know. Nice cloak, but immediate scan from Ssak is going to take them out. And looks like this is gonna be a devastating attack here. Several tanks are gonna get destroyed in the process. The factories will burn down as well. The situation is so dire, and Hiya has GG, so Ssak has qualified for the next round of ASL. Thanks for watching. If you like this video, buy me a coffee. The link is gonna be in the video description. Have a good day, and see you soon. Bye bye.